A kind day to you all! I'm Kinsmarck, and this is Chapter 3 of Let's Play Homefront: The Revolution. Continuing on to the Elm Tree Red Zone, after I got a few Molotovs and was assigned to... I can't remember, because I just care so much about this narrative already. That's probably not a good sign. Because they sent me off into the world after, some lady still wanted to kill me after even receiving Red Dawn. Really? You're calling that the achievement? Alright. Again, please leave John Milius out of this. Anyway, yeah, she received confirmation that I am a friendly! One of the few for these people, and she still wanted to kill me. So, she is a murderous psychopath that has no practical use in this place, and needs to die. I shall see to it. Anyway, Parish. I know Dana's got something. Okay, whatever. Something was just going on. Crawl out through the fallout. Couldn't make that stronghold.
Dana, this is Parish. I'm sending you Brady. He can help you hit the KPA transceiver. Make sure you get the coordinates of every KPA operation in the area.
Dana here. Understood. We'll get you those locations. As soon as we can reach the KPA transceiver, we'll download the data.
Shit,
Cool.
Dana. We got a patrol. They must have switched routes overnight. You got any ideas?
This is a shop.
No time to go around. Let's hit him.
So why did they put this right after the point where I just interacted with the main shop? I don't follow the pacing here. Okay, equipment. I didn't check that the first time around. Wow. I love the little teddy grenade. That's a proximity incendiary, apparently. Thrown explosive. Thrown hack. Thrown distraction. Okay. Attachments. Okay, cool. Hollow sight. Muzzle brake. Live battery. Flex scope. Okay, alright. Got it. Gear. Knee pads. Lightweight boots. Pickpocket. Wait. Pickpocket? Automatically loot an enemy during a takedown. That's not gear. That's an ability that you're just putting a pocket on my kit for. Alright, weird. Anyway, carry capacity increase, mag pouch, camouflage hoodie, okay, attack vests, got it. Consumables, health pack, explosives, incendiaries, chemicals, what the, oh, gorilla toolkit items. Propellant, igniter, got it. Okay, cool. Anyway, moving on. So, meet up with Moore's team.
Remember that.
Yeah, I'll remember whatever you said that I couldn't hear. Cool. Hi. What you doing there, friend? You working on something? I don't know. Whatever you're your gun has clipped through the ground. I can see why you're working on it. That is a concerning property for it to have. All right.
Any dumb son of a bitch that dares to try it, that dares to think if they can fuck with us. These bastards think they got us beat. They don't. Not even close. We've got them beat.
Cute. You're so convincing. Yeah, thumbs up. Yeah, uh-huh.
Hey, if you find people ain't too friendly, it's just because new guys don't tend to last long. It ain't personal.
Strong, son.
It sure felt personal when she was waving that knife in my face. Collect journal entry. Oh, okay. Yoink. Whoa, alright. KPA arrival. I arrived in the United States on board a UN aircraft that took off from the United Kingdom and landed in Philadelphia. We arrived ahead of the news that the Korean Premier, Ch.3, has deployed a fleet of relief ships to the United States. They will arrive here in 5 days, and it's our job to observe, even, the Korean operations here and report to the UN as to how the transition of government authority progresses. I've had the pleasure of meeting the Premier, and I believe he fully intends to help rebuild the U.S. and help it recover from its run of destructive leaders which led the country and its people to this situation. People are scared of a foreign force setting foot on American soil, but they also understand all too well that this is necessary if they are to survive as a people and a nation. Korea is the richest and most advanced nation on Earth, and I'm glad to see them using their influence to help other nations. Okay. The KPA have arrived in Philadelphia. The ships reached the West Coast a month ago, and in that time they have heard countless reports from correspondents in other cities about the reception the Americans have given to the Koreans. The situation seems incredibly positive. Does it? Does it? The first thing the Korean administration unloaded was food and medical aid. There are reports of celebrations and cheering all across the western coastline as emergency hospitals and food banks are quickly set up. Alright, so this is actually completely diverging from the narrative of the first game. Because that game had them approach America completely militarily as an assault force and not as a peacekeeping force that was there for humanitarian aid that simply shifted to an authoritative regime. So this actually is completely divorcing itself of the first narrative, and I think that's important to note. Anyway, the Koreans waste no time in deploying planes and ground vehicles to travel east across the country in order to reach the central and eastern cities. The Korean aid workers wasted no time setting up the large and well-stocked food banks and aid stations. They also started to create temporary housing for all those who had lost their homes in the rioting and economy collapse. I think you mean economic collapse there. I walk through the city streets now and encounter nothing but friendly faces. No one is throwing bottles or bricks, no one is attacking the Koreans or rioting. People are just thankful to have the basics taken care of for now, because for most of them, it's been a long time since they slept somewhere warm and ate 3 meals a day. Aw, how adorable. Okie dokie then. So, clearly I think there's a certain juxtaposition here in this narrative of forcing American players, because I think that's one of the primary audiences this story was marketed toward, to look at the scenario presented here through the same sort of lens as people living in countries around the world right now that have dealt with American forces arriving in their homelands as a supposed peacekeeping or humanitarian force that shifts into more of an occupation-style force. I think that's what this is trying to juxtapose, to simply put Americans into that same situation that our government has put many other countries in throughout the nation's history. And that isn't necessarily a condemnation or criticism, it's just a historical fact. We have done that. So I think that's what this is calling attention to. Alright. I hear a storm. Alright, flip sidearm. Got it. Hi. And also earlier, for anyone that... What? Oh, that's a menu. Alright. That may have missed what that Red Dawn achievement was in reference to. That's the novel and then subsequent movie that John Milius wrote, and that the first Homefront took such inspiration from. Alright. Elm Tree, Red Zone.
Brady!
Cinematic.
Over here!
Alright, drop on down. Hey! Oh, it's you.
Okay. Parrish wants you trained, and I guess I owe you for before, so you get to learn from the best. Just try not to screw things up.
Color man impressed.
New plan. We're ambushing this patrol. Brady, best if you go with G-Man. Just do what he says. Try not to die.
Okay.
Come on, buddy, this way.
Cool jacket, I'll at least give you that.
Try not to die.
Yeah, I'll try. Same goes for you.
Alpha, you got anything?
Give me a second. Okay,
Nice shoulder mounted munitions you got
traps
there.
on Elm Tree Avenue just ahead.
Brady, through here. Come on, let's hustle, dude.
Let's hustle, dude.
Through here.
Ooh.
Through the window, then get your head down. They're close.
Why
Just
are
hope
we
it works.
holding up in an illuminated area
Marker.
that is rear lit? That's just screaming, hey, look at these threatening silhouettes in the window. How much for the
Ready on the
insurgent
barrels.
in the
Not
window?
yet. Wait.
The one with the tactical gun. Yep, ambush can be a goal. Got it. Activate this thing. There we go. Yep, it worked.
Okay. Airship's coming in. We don't have long. Load the truck. Go, go, go!
Airship is there. Alright. Left shift to steady your aim. Okay. Hit and run tactics are crucial. Got it.
Heads up! Another patrol!
Going in? Yep, there they are. Alright, finally. If the airship is near, stay out of the searchlight to avoid detection. Alright. What was our main objective here? Was it really just to inflict small number casualties? Just hitting a soft target for very little reason? Like, what strategic value did this assault have?
Brady, we gotta go!
Alright. Yeah, airship will. You knew it was in the area. Why did you even commence this assault if you knew it was within like, visual confirmation range? Alright, moving up. Oh, hi. You advanced past an area that they were already in.
Regroup! On me!
That's us, Brady! Come on!
Oh, that's us? Wait, who am I supposedly with here? Alright, whatever, I don't care. I'll just follow the lady. She went that way. Should I follow her? Yeah, I'll follow her. Whoa, return to mission area. Never mind, I shan't follow her. So that's this way then. I'm already finding that recoil on this. Whoa! Alright, you're friendly. SMG is very stout.
Isaac, we're flapping in the breeze here. Where are you guys?
Isaac, we hit trouble. Be better if we split up. Everyone head for a transceiver. With luck, some of us will find a way through.
You make it sound like you couldn't have planned for that.
I uploaded a transceiver location to your phone. We'll try for the others. Good luck.
Yeah, luck is all I'm gonna have to count on, because strategic value sure ain't. Your phone has a built-in map of Philadelphia. Use it to navigate the zones. Okay. I'm familiar with navigating zones, don't get me wrong. Okay, reach the transceiver and hack it. Can do. Whoa! Hey there. I assume I should actually avoid conflict as much as possible. Because I am an insurgent, not necessarily a straight-up soldier after all. Man, this frame rate. I have one hell of a powerful computer, and I am chugging to keep a steady 30 FPS with this game. And these textures are not high-res. Look at this. So there's no excuse for that level of poor optimization. Oh God. Yeah, this is rough optimization-wise. Yeah, this is dipping down to like 15 FPS every now and again. Hi, fellas. Don't mind me. I'm just passing through. Woo. Oh, hi. Hi, how are you? Nice, M1A you got there. Recruit resistance. I feel like you're probably more trouble than you're worth. Because you feel like the type that'll probably get trigger happy. So I think I'm gonna go it alone. Alright, medkit, transistor, cool. Alright, I need to get around these guys. Can I? Oh, cool, here we go. Yeah, jump out of there. Just avoid the patrol entirely. Ooh, there's more. Contact. So... Ooh, sniper. That's not how you laser, though, game. That's a Hollywood trope. Don't mind it, though, because at least it tells me that it's not a safe place to go. Right, clip that. So, resistance dash to... Whoa! Can I straight up steal a motorcycle? Is that a thing I can do? 45 rounds, health kits, anything... Whoa! Oh, I actually found something! Oh! Oh, finally! A chest of drawers that has something in it! Hang on. Oh, I can't open the rest of these. I could on others of its ilk, though, so that's a strange inconsistency. So, can I actually ride this thing? Oh my God, I can. Press W to activate the accelerator, S to brake, T to activate your headlight, space to use the handbrake. Alright, cool. This seems inadvisable. As cool as it is, this seems really loud and obvious, and stupid to use for a stealth operation. Because, yeah, they now know I'm here, because I just made a lot of noise firing up the engine on this thing. Alright. That's dumb. I'll just move on a little more stealthily. Although, I think I could circle around there. At least the rain looks decent. Ah, fine. It gave it to me, so I just psychically willed it up, though. Alright, let's see. How is the control here? Actually, it's fairly smooth to control. Oh, God, hi! I can't... Oh, God, I can't shoot while driving. Even though I have a sidearm. Where is he going? See ya! I should probably finish him off, because he'll probably alert his friends. Hi! How are you? Okay! Cool! Scavenge materials from destroyed vehicles and corpses. Oh. Alright, there we go. Oh, wait, alright. Nifty! So, I shanked a man, and I liked it. Okay, moving right along. Yay! How's it going there, Droney? What? Oh, hey, there's a guy over here. That, kids, is why you should always have a partner. Ooh. Oh, cool. It's like I hid the corpse. Thank you, sheet metal, for absolving me of my crimes.
The Axco garage
Alright.
used to fix up a lot of our vehicles during the early days.
Cool.
After the Battle of Philly, the KPA turned it into a stronghold. Take it back.
That seems like a stout order. Alright, capture KPA strongholds to unlock resistance resources and respawn locations. Man, this really is trying to make itself out like it's just Homefront Far Cry edition. Like, that's really what I'm picking up here. What the hell is that? Never mind, I probably don't want to know. Alright, I think this guy, yeah, he's a resistance dude. Whoa, whoa, okay, alright, yeah, avoid those guys.
Dana, this is Parrish. What's the situation? You reached the transceiver yet?
Parrish, we hit trouble. Had to split up. One of us will get there, don't worry.
Yeah, I'm working on it.
Okay, I'm counting on you.
Whoa. Oh. I like the fact that so many of these patrols are just single guys. Whoa. Hey there, friend. I see you. Anyone else around? Nope. Just me. Captain Shuffleumpagus. Whoa, where the hell do you go? Oh, there you are. Hey, friend. Uh-oh. Alright, how close can I take these guys down? Pretty close, apparently. He didn't even notice! Well, I shall have to punish you for your unobservance. Whoa, jeez, alright. That wasn't a lethal stab. Certainly not one that would knock him unconscious. I just shanked him in the lungs. He would just cough and gurgle and probably make a lot of noise. Alright, whatever. Moving right along. I still can't tell what the hell is up with those, like, green plumes of gas that just come up out of the street at random, because it doesn't seem like it's even coming from, like, sewer grates or anything. Ooh, hello, computers. You know, more crafty shenanigans. And I know this episode is stretching a little long. I actually want to make it to the objective point. So I can feel like I accomplished something in this episode. Okay. I'll give them credit, they actually do make the city feel rather open and alive. Because there is a lot of, like, environmental variance going on here. It doesn't just feel like the same recycled structures over and over, at least so far. I think I can get up that way. I think maybe this is actually the way I'm even supposed to go. Maybe, possibly.
That warehouse contains a KPA transceiver. Acquiring access to it may grant us intel about the nearby stronghold and other KPA operations in the zone.
Cool. Alright. Makes sense. Those airships make me nervous. Because their sensor arrays are probably pretty stout. Because it's... Whoa. Hey, dead guy. What the hell? Who killed you? Because I didn't come this way. Are you... Whoa. I hear someone fighting. I think. Yeah, that's another North Korean dude. Oh. Alright, that answers that. I assume you took him down. Well played. Yeah. Alright. Cool. Environmental storytelling. That's nice. So, since I have made it to the transceiver, I'm going to cut here and actually activate hack and then proceed through that in the next episode. So thank you all kindly for watching, and Kinsmarck here at Lessful Press. And as always, I wish you all good gaming and Godspeed.